to redo this computer room.
So do it.
You, I got a better idea.
What?
Let's get the neighbors to do it.
Nicole. But more intense and struggling, saving, trying to get something. Then you use what you got, and that was a lot. You paid a house on me, married a billionaire. So he was billionaire. Didn't get it all, disappeared as fast as you came. Anna, glamorous Anna, Nicole. Anna, fabulous Anna, Nicole. You're so outrageous. Anna, Nicole.
Redecorating my own room didn't sound good, but redecorating my neighbor's room sounded great. So I called them up, and they agreed. We found a designer, and I had them come over to check out my room.
She's expecting us, right? I hope so. We'll see. If not, we're... Hey, guys.
Kim.
Hi. How you been? Good. Anna Nicole called me and Wes and said, would we be interested in decorating? And we thought, this is great. She's our feng shui consultant.
So this is my room that I want y'all to sanitize.
We want to sanitize
it. Yeah.
We met with our designer who has a background in feng shui, and we liked that. We thought this will really provide an opportunity to give Anna an oasis, if you will. We have a goal to make you from a princess to a goddess, to somebody that can rule her world with great peace and balance. We have a lot of good things in store for you.
As I do for you. After they got a good look at my room, I went over to their house, and I brought an expert of my own. This is Matira.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Wes, pleasure meeting you. Chris, hello. Thank you. Nice to be here. All right. Hi, so nice to see this room of yours.
Good to see you.
So you can do it. Ah. This should be interesting.
So right now you guys just use this as like a storage area?
Well, I originally wanted like a Victorian sitting room so that when we entertain it would be on the first floor. I don't want an office. I have offices everywhere. I'm like sick of offices. So I want a space that we want to be into. Like,
Well, I guarantee you, I'll
want to
make a
come in
space
here.
that you want to come into.
You want it restful. Yeah, I want
Playful, maybe?
Yeah.
Playful.
Yeah, I want to
would
be able.
nice.
My background is more science, so I want to be able to express myself.
Neighbor Chris said she wanted something she could express herself in, and I was determined to give it to her. And since we only had one day to redecorate and a fixed budget, I woke up the next day bright and early and met my designer for a full day of shopping. Hi.
Hey, pleasure seeing you again. The real Matira.
I forgot to tell my neighbors that my designer is a dominatrix.
I am Matira, mistress of muscle, goddess of interplanetary discipline. Alien forces have assigned me this sector of the galaxy. I have a mission. These are trying times on planet Earth. It is my mission to improve your body, expand your mind, elevate your spirit. Oh. Did you get a good idea of what you needed?
Well, I want a bunch of dildos on the table. I want
This girl.
I want whips, I want chains, I want a sex table.
A love suite.
I want a love swing.
You want it all, don't
I
you?
want all of it.
Got excited knowing Anna was already shopping, so that meant she's busy formulating her plan, and I thought, we got to get together and formulate ours.
Each piece that is in there is supposed to embody something that is specific to her and the people that are utilizing that office. You could do the walls in 3 different colors, depending on what your budget is.
We're going to the
That's
Bodhi
perfect.
tree. Let me get my purse.
Why don't you sit down in the swing and show us what you want?
Want that tape?
I'll just do this.
It's all about love. I want this to be a playroom. I want people to exercise, feel healthy, feel fabulous, and have a good time.
How about the
I want the honeybee. So I decided to make this sex room. So I came here. I found all these sex toys. So I've just been going
hog wild.
I want that butt stuff over there. Where are the strap on?
See, here's the anal stuff.
We must see the strap on. I think that it would do them a lot of good. Even though I don't get sex, I can think about it. I can listen to it. I can hear it next door. When I make the room.
Get off on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Bookstore.
Oh, look at that.
For her, specifically with what she's got going on, just intuitively, Ganesh is the remover of all obstacles. And if you're ever, in a state of mind where things are feeling funky or whatever, and you feel stuck, I mean, just kind of... And then, okay, now this is Shiva. Now, contrary to popular understanding, she's not just the goddess of destruction, okay? She is also a major force of creativity.
Glow in the dark? Oh, yeah, we definitely need that.
These are the smudge sticks. We light them, and then you blow out the flame, and then it produces a smoke, which I will show you. And then in that smoke is the clarity and the healing elements. Just cleanses, the chakras, your whole system. It's very uplifting.
What about this big dong to scare Chris with?
They got a flying frog. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Okay.
How much do you think that big gold Buddha is?
I like it.
Anywhere.
Do they really have this big?
What is this?
This is the Om symbol.
What symbol?
Om.
Symbol.
Well, I think we've gotten a lot here. I think this might make one room.
How are we on our budget?
Oh, we're doing great.
Okay, but,
230. We haven't even
Yeah, but-
spent a fourth yet.
but we have to paint the place too,
That'll be
right?
another fourth, and then half for any furniture. We're going to have the hottest party room in town. It's going to be very seductive, and I want people to feel that they can get lost in this room, that it's just a room for nesting,
I need you to go put it in the car now.
Kiss my ass.
Obviously, she's elections today. I'm looking forward to seeing the final result, and I'm very happy that she chose a few choice items for herself.
Oh no, you're eating my out. Help Kimmy start getting stuff from the bud. I had everything I needed, but time was running out. So I had power to grab our supplies, bring them in the house, and we got started right away. Here's what we need. Here.
More stuff in the car?
After a couple glasses of this, I think we'll be fine. That line of paint. Well, we're gonna paint the ceiling too.
Yeah.
That's easy, right?
Jinx, jinx, double jinx, triple jinx, triple dibble dibble jinx. I got you.
Why does it go?
Shut up.
The master.
Okay, why does it go triple dipple dipple jinx instead of triple dipple jinx and then triple dipple jinx? This doesn't make sense. I think that we need to have a triple dipple jinx and triple dipple
You
dipple
can't
jinx.
change the
Cheers.
rules because you think it doesn't make sense.
What do you think they're gonna do when they see the room?
Play. Well, we finally got all the crap out of here. And we're getting prepared to paint. The whole room is going black.
It doesn't really look black, does it? Looks navy blue to me.
I know, it doesn't look black.
Sure, well, once it gets all lost.
You gotta clean it. Go get a rag, Kim.
There was no turning back. We had a lot of work to do to get this love dungeon right, starting with the paint, which kind of made me a little thirsty. Howard needs some wine. Move, Howard.
What?
Move. They better like it. I like it.
Okay, what we're seeking to do here for Anna is to use logic and use the science of her mind and sweetness, right, to grow her up to be an adult woman, and that she be free of all worry. This place has been a dark pit, so we want to free her from any and all negativity. I'm going to light this sage. This is a natural cleanser. All right. Everything we do for the best and highest good. And turn around. So this, okay, just so that you know, the more this thing smokes, that means there's an inordinate amount of negativity. You have to pay attention where it's smoking more.
Smoking over there.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Bad facts.
And there's a lot. Look at that. So interesting. This says facts and memory. She's out of paper. There must be a lot going on there. A lot. That was. Uh-oh, look at that. And look, it's the bathroom. Isn't that wild? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? So pay attention to all that stuff, and then you'll see where it is the most funky, and you know where you need to remove a lot of that stuff.
All was going good for us. I started thinking to myself, if we were building a dungeon, we needed a dungeon door. So I called up a couple of locksmiths. Those guys were cute. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, hey, I'm trying to pick up on that guy. Hi, I'm Nicole. You do? Oh, hi. Would you like a drink?
Cheers.
Cheers. Lovely. All the time.
What? Yeah, my nose was wrong. I'll see you in a bit, because we're going to finish the room.
Bye, sweet. Bye. Sugar's gonna kill me.
You know, I happen to know Anna has a thing for Jewish guys.
Now we're gonna do the bell ringing.
Okay.
Isn't that great? Besides doing a smoking gun removal of junk, from a vibrational sound standpoint, we're moving junk too. Right?
Our designer was so far off into the feng shui. She was lighting incense. We were coughing. You know, I didn't want to stand around ringing bells, lighting incense. I mean, we had a deadline. I was getting pretty nervous about getting finished.
I don't think Anna and Howard really cared about the time limits because they were just playing around and having such a good time. And I was beginning to worry that we weren't going to get the room done in time.
There's only 2 keys.
Give him a hickey. You waive your rights to any kind of problem from this, right? Take that hickey.
Oh my God, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown.
Why? Sit down.
Too many freaking people
Sit down.
talking. It's so loud. I don't want to sit down. I'm not entertaining. Everybody's so loud. Everybody's so loud.
We have everything done in our heads. We bought everything. We plan the color, the arrangement of the furniture. We plan all the feng shui, spiritual, philosophical possibilities.
Red, I guess, is for power and something else. Purple is for something I forgot. But the green part is the money part. Totally different power room for Anna to have. So when she comes in here, she'll just control her own destiny. As long as the area is black where you want to hang things, we're fine. Okay, so we're almost done. I'll crank it out.
We were running out of time, and we needed to get it in gear. So I sent Kimmy out to get more supplies while Howard and me worked on the room. Wings for what? Can we go find some white wine at the house?
Here's your wine.
Give me all my dildos and my so I can get them all ready. We got a lot done, but we had more to do and little time to do it. My designer came over to help me put the finishing touches on the room before we had to show it.
I know we only have an hour left, guys, and we still have to vacuum. Okay, so figure out which ones we could definitely hang on the wall of Velcro.
Give me some scissors.
Here they are. They're right behind the...
But there's nothing to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Hard.
What's this?
It's not sticky enough. It won't hold it. Well, ain't those two that are saying that.
Do you have a staple gun?
Because I gotta have this
This little light.
I wanted everything to be perfect. I knew that Wes and Chris were counting on me.
Fearful to see my house. So the 2 hours of
Why are you
worry,
fearful?
I'm just
It's
fearful.
my guess is pinball machine. You know, like a little football, one of those football games, and Nintendo or some sort of game room.
Well, get a nail.
There's no nails, there's no hammer.
Try something right
Can
here.
we do it on there?
The walls are done, things are almost done. We're in the process of bringing in some of the furniture, getting the rest of the chairs hung. That frog looks great, Wes.
I think that these guys did very well under the crash course feng shui they got, and managed to do something nice for their neighbor in the front that they really like.
What's totally cool about it is totally, you can tell it's like a homemade bondage room.
We finally finished. I put my heart and soul into that room. I just hope that Wes and Chris did the same for me. And there was only one way to find out.
Come in. Hi, Anna. Hi, sugar pie. Hi, sugar pie.
And we did feng shui to your office. The way that feng shui operates is different corners of the room represent different things. This is wealth right here, and then next to that is success and fame. Over here we have Marilyn. She is in your soul family. And she's someone who guides you from the other side.
I love my new room. It's colorful. I got red and green and purple, all my favorite colors. I cannot say one bad thing about it.
Yay!
I loved what Wes and Chris did to my room, but I couldn't wait to show them what I had done to theirs.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I was really shocked. I felt like I'd fallen into a hole in space, and I might as well just keep falling because it was all black and foreign and confusing.
You guys, exercise.
Oh my God.
And see all the dildos? There's all different kinds.
they even glow in the
I mean,
dark.
all kinds. You got a gag thing and all kinds of toys in that pink thing.
Wes was very happy. He thought that it was that it was very thoughtful of Anna, that it was very exciting. Just, I think anything she would have done, he would have liked.
Quiet interest. This is different, I'll tell you that.
Y'all can like together.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, y'all together.
The difficulty with keeping the room is that it's right on the street. We may have parties, people we don't know, and it's a great conversation piece, but it may offend and shock. And, you know, I don't want to alienate people.
We got a strap on.
Oh my God, I've always
We went back and forth. I mean, every morning and every night was a different story. We're keeping it, we're not keeping it. The room's going to be gone.
Wes, come see me.
I know Wes had an idea to create another room and to reproduce I decided to let that be his project.
I mean, I know their place.